I'm Razor Bracelets, and today we're going to be talking about something that's going on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's one of the trending posts, and it's kind of sad that that's a trending post. People are getting upset over the Starbucks coffee cup. It's a seasonal thing. They come out with it every year. It's a different pattern on it each year. I think last year was little scribbles, and it reminded me of ribbons, like Christmas ribbons. Well, don't say Christmas because that offends people for now. But, that's not honestly the truth. I think people are just finding something to be offended by because we haven't had one in a week. To be offensive, you have to have something to be offended by, right? Well, today we're talking about red cups. Yep, red cups. Apparently that offends people now. And the problem is nobody knows where they're shopping and what company they're shopping with. And to know that, if that's what you are saying that you're offended by is that they don't believe in Christmas or they don't celebrate Christmas, so they're not allowed to say Merry Christmas, well, that's just stupid. Because you've been shopping there all year long and you knew that, you could research this shit. You can. You can look up what they believe in. And, okay, so they don't believe in Christmas. Are you going to stop shopping there, really? Because I bet you anything, after the holidays, these little Barbie bitches are going to be shopping there after the holidays. They love their Starbucks. They're going to continue consuming their Starbucks. Now, if this cup offends you, it's an offensive cup, right? Isn't it? Oh my gosh, it has a Starbucks logo. Well, that's the problem, I guess, because it's a Starbucks cup. And the Starbucks cup has offended most people because they don't say Merry Christmas. Have they ever said Merry Christmas? I don't think so. There are several posts right now going up, going down, going up and down on trending posts on, the history of the red cup. Even. You can look this up. You can look the history up. You can look at each cup each year, and none of them have said Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. I mean, there are not just Merry Christmas to be written on cards. So, Hallmark, makes cards, right? Makes holiday cards. All kinds of holidays. Birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, Halloween, anything. You name it, it's there. There's even Thanksgiving cards. So, are you offended by it? Because there are several different religions during the Christmas holidays to celebrate. Many people have different opinions on that. Stores should have to say Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays because that's what I believe. So, are you going to stop shopping there if, your clerk goes, Happy Holidays, thanks for coming in, Happy Holidays? Or are you just going to okay, well, Happy Holidays to you, or Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever. It's offensive when Starbucks comes out with just a plain red freaking cup. That is what y'all are offended by? That is sick. That is sad. I have been raised in a Christian home, and I asked my mom how she felt about this. They never took Christ out of Christmas in the Starbucks company. They released that they are trying to be, they try to go around everybody's holiday. Because not just Christmas is a holiday. You have several different holidays during the Christmas time. So, what I'm asking is, why are y'all offended by it? Is it going to, you thought it was going to feed us starving children in Africa and now it's not? Or are you just mad because it doesn't have your damn snowman on it? Because that's what I'm getting, is because you're so mad because the design doesn't have a Christmas or holiday related image on it. That is why you're upset. It's because your Starbucks coffee can't start a conversation other than I'm offended by it. So that's why I'm upset. I will still be shopping at Starbucks because I knew what I was buying before the holidays. So the Twitter war started on the red cups as soon as they released because, Christians decided to be offended by it because there was no holiday spirit towards it. So Starbucks released with the Starbucks VP of Design and Content by Jeffrey Fields He released, "This year we wanted to usher in holidays with a purity of design that welcomes all of our stories." You know, to me, I take that as he wanted to incorporate all of religions in their holiday spirit, and not just one. So Starbucks basically released, I guess a while ago, that they don't really, celebrate Christmas because they don't believe in Christmas. But I mean, the whole idea of, incorporating all holidays was a perfect idea for a company to do, because you're not singling out like a bunch of other like religions. So I mean, Twitter posts like started off with like, there are people mad that the Starbucks hashtag red cups are just red and not Christmas designs. Is this a joke? I mean, see, that makes you like look like you're just being childish. I found these on most of the posts that were going up by like newscasts and stuff about the trend by Z. I thought this at Starbucks hashtag red cups controversy was a joke. No, people are really mad, but about a cup they're going to throw away. Right. I mean, seriously, you guys are just going to throw this piece of trash that's holding your delicious coffee away in about 15 minutes. So, I mean, why have a problem with it? Sierra Binder tweeted to Starbucks and was like, "Starbucks hashtagged and then hashtag red cups are absolutely perfect. If green and red and white doesn't scream the Christmas color scheme, I don't know what does. If you think a lack of decoration and removes Christ from Christmas, maybe you need to rethink your celebrating Christmas to begin with." Which is a perfect example on why we should not be offended by the color red on a cup. Then I did my own little kind of background search, tried to, pick up some clues or maybe even a hint of what's going on. And I went on Starbucks' website, and literally this was posted on like one of their promotional things. It's right here. And it says, early access to Merry merchandise to get an access to our Christmas blend vintage 2015 holiday tumblers and red cup ornaments before they're in stores. So, I mean, they say Christmas on their website. So, I mean, I don't think anybody should be offended by now. And then, so, others were like tweeting, "I'm a Christian and I'm not in any way offended by Starbucks cups. I'm offended by violence, racism, abuse, and discrimination, but cups, no." And then another one was ashamed that some Christians are more concerned about a war on Christmas than hungry people in our neighborhoods. Hashtag Merry Christmas, hashtag Starbucks. You can actually really like find all of these tweets, Instagram posts on their social media sites. Just hashtag red cups or hashtag Starbucks, because it's going up, it's trending, it's crazy, and it's stupid. I'll be posting all of the tweets that I found interesting at the very end of this video, but I do see like no reason to be offended by a color of a cup. I find it offensive that they're being offended by it, because honestly, I grew up in a Christian home, and that is no way to act like a Christian. Just saying. I don't go to church, but man, God, I know how they're supposed to act. So, you guys aren't acting like that, and being offended by something that stupid is ridiculous. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, like it, subscribe it, and share it. If you think it's, stupid to be offended by it, definitely share it. And, rethink your situation if you are offended, because I think it's kind of sad that you're offended by a red color cup. Bye, you guys.